What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Heroclix video. We are in part 2 of the Fantastic Four storyline OP kit review. This one we're going to go over the 2 grand prize figures, Dr. Doom and Silver Surfer, and some of the team-up cards. I'm not going to go over all the team-up cards because, you know, not all of them are that good because you have to play the actual figure. So we're going to look at the figure as well as the team-up card if it's worth looking at, right? Okay, so let's start with Dr. Doom, the LE number 105. There are 2 of these in the grand prize kit. One for, I guess, for the grand prize first place, and then one is a flex prize. This figure is so close, I think, to being viable. If this was 2019, I think this guy would be good. But because of how the design is changed recently, this figure might be a little overcosted. We'll see. So, he's 100 points, Minions of Doom, team ability, 6 clicks, great stats, armor, Latveria, mystical, past ruler, scientist, great keywords. He's got 2 traits and a defensive power, which is on every click of his dial. So, Repulsor Reflect. Free, remove a d6 from this card. Giant Reach X this turn, where X is the result of that d6. And then he's got another one. This is no ordinary weapon lackey. It is Excalibur. Blades, Claws, Fangs, Super Senses. If there is no d6 on this card when Dr. Doom uses either power, after resolutions you may place the result of the d6 on this card. When Dr. Doom uses Blades, Claws, Fangs, or Super Senses, once per turn you may replace the die in the result for the d6 roll with the d6 on this card. And then he's got a defensive power. The Excalibur Shard fused with my armor. Invincible. When Dr. Doom clears at least 1 action token, you may remove the die on this card to heal him 1 click. Protected outwit. Okay, so he's got a lot of stuff going on here. This figure is a well-designed figure in the sense that you have a lot of tension and you have a lot of options. So there's no less than 3 possibilities here for your d6. You can remove the d6 for your Giant Reach, you can remove it to heal, and you can remove it to replace your blades or super senses. So that gives you a lot of options of when to use it, and so that makes it a lot more tactical and more strategy, because it's not just one thing and then you have to use it. You actually have to decide, right? The Giant Reach is interesting with his charge because he has 0 range. So if you have like a 5 or 6 on the Giant Reach, you know, he's essentially charging with 10 squares, right? 12 attack, 11, 10 with 18 and 17s. Great, invincible. He alternates between exploit and outwit. And because he can heal, he'll be able to go back and forth with these things. And he's got move and attack basically the whole way if you count sidestep. The only thing that kind of hurts is his point value. The defensive ability does have protected outwit, which is great. So they can't just outwit it. Of course, Secret 6, let's not even talk about that. But because he has protected outwit, that's what makes him at least viable. You have to look at, because he'll be able to stop quite a bit of damage with Invincible, right? And he can't use Penetrating. He's got Super Senses as well, so he might be able to evade some attacks, and he can heal. However, that 100 points is just a little. If he was maybe 80, 85, 90, maybe. But I think he is at least worth looking at, because also with the Minions of Doom team ability, he can heal. He can heal if he KOs a standard character, or if there's someone else with the Minions of Doom that KOs, he can heal as well. So he'll have 2 ways to heal, and if you're giving him, let's say, the Soul Gem or some kind of Steel Energy with Exospecs, because he does not have an attack power, unless you count Blades, which you don't have to use because he does have Exploit, you can pick Steel Energy, and he can just heal a whole bunch of times. So, with his great keywords, you know, he's a great primary attacker. I think he's on the cusp, but we'll have to see, right? The 100 points is still something that's gonna be an obstacle. All right, the next one we have is Silver Surfer number 106. It's not Invisible Woman. Sorry about that. We're looking at the 75 point value, 75 point line. He's got 5 clicks with a stop click, charge all the way through, cosmic energy, team ability. So he's got willpower and protected or safeguard outwit, cosmic deity, herald past, decent. He's got improved targeting hindering with 7 range. And then he has a trait, I burn piece by piece. Silver Surfer starts the game with 4 light tokens. Free, remove a light token, and Silver Surfer can use Pulse Wave knockback. When he uses knockback, he may place them up to 6 squares instead of 3. That's whatever, because there's no more knockback damage. However, the Pulse Wave now, because of how Pulse Wave is, it's not that great anymore. So removing a light token to use Pulse Wave, probably not going to be that great, especially since he has charge. So you won't be able to use charge and Pulse Wave. If you had running shot, maybe different. So at least you'll be able to keep those light tokens for later on. Okay, he has attack, special attack power, a silver blade of cosmic power, blades, claws, fangs, giant reach 3. When Silver Surfer makes a close attack, you may remove a light token. If you do, opposing characters can't use probability control and can't reduce damage below 1 for this attack. That's not bad. If they have, let's say, imperv, then they can't be reduced below 1 because he doesn't have penetrating, so that's what's gonna be useful there. And he has a defense power stop click. It's I return in the black. Stop super senses. Silver Surfer can be healed. When this power is first revealed, remove all light tokens and heal another friendly character that many clicks. That's a little bit tricky because he just might be the person that they attack first, and then he gets on the stop click, and then you remove it, and then no one else heals because he's the first one that gets hit. It's not that hard to deal with. He only has invuln. Again, this is a Sky Tyrant hit to get straight to the stop click. He does have perplex, but it's a 10 attack. So nowadays, this guy would just, because they bench perplex, this guy would just be an 11 attack, 3 damage. But because he has perplexed, 10 attack, 3 damage. It's kind of the same thing. He's got charge, like I said. Good attack value. Damage is 3 all the way through. He's got prob. 75 points, it really is going to depend on that stop click to see if you can heal someone else that many clicks. Otherwise, I really don't see this guy being that good. However, he is the grand prize figure. There's only 1 in a kit, so that's why this guy's going for like upwards of $100 around there. So he kind of looks cool too with that paint job. So maybe just for casual games, but if Pulsive was better and he had running shot. Ugh. All right, now we're gonna get on to the team up cards. There are 4 of them I'm looking at. The first one is Mr. Fantastic, the common from the regular FF set 001. This is the team up card from the grand prize kit, so you can't get this in the regular packs. This is actually only available in the grand prize kit. He has a themed team up Fantastic Four. If Mr. Fantastic is on a Fantastic Four theme team, he has Passenger 3, but only to carry friendly characters with the Fantastic Four keyword. And the defensive power is a stop click, but only if there's a FF guy within 4. Leadership, perplex, decent. 40 point taxi. He's got 9 move, 40 point taxi. This guy, if he was out before Lockjaw was released, then I think he's playable, because I'm not sure if there's any good cheap taxis for Fantastic Four. But Lockjaw is 10 points less, deeper dial, carries 4 people, and he gives them Mastermind, but only to him. So if you need the leadership here, and if you want to actually play like the 4 people, like if you want to play the actual family of 4, then maybe, because he does have a stop click. But Passenger 3 isn't nothing, so it is something for 40 points. I guess we'll have to find out if he's better than Lockjaw. I doubt it, though. Now, the next one is Black Panther, the common number 13A from the regular FF set. 60 points, 6 clicks, FF team ability. This guy's pretty good actually. He has theme team up, Fantastic Four. If Black Panther is on a Fantastic Four theme team, friendly characters with the Fantastic Four keyword can use Precision Strike. That's actually pretty good with the plethora of super senses out now with all the venoms, with all the symbiotes. He does have a trait, Stealth, and if he's unhindering, he gets +1 attack, and the damage power is Outwit, Leadership. So he's got the Leadership, he's got the Outwit, he's got Precision Strike, good stats, Stealth. The main reason why I think he could be good is because of the new Captain America Legacy card from the same set, or from the Empire set. Because if and when this Black Panther gets KO'd, you can bring in that Captain America and you're good to go, right? So you at least have double use out of this, because you have Black Panther with the team up, with giving her a Precision Strike, and then when he goes, then Cap comes in. For a common, 60 points, I think this guy's pretty solid, provided that you have the Captain America on the sideline. So moving on, we have X-23, the uncommon from the same set, FF, number 25. She has Team Up, Ghost Rider, Red Hulk, Venom. If one or more listed friendly characters are on the map, X-23 and the listed friendly characters have Safeguard Majestix team ability and can reduce penetrating damage dealt by opposing characters with the monster keyword. Really, for me, the only reason why she's going to be on here is if you're playing against a monster team, you can swap out your pieces for her. The only thing is, she doesn't have any reducers herself, so that could be a thing. But at least it's something to look at if you have Ghost Rider, or Red Hulk, or Venom. She does have a couple traits. One is if X-23 hasn't been moved or placed this turn, modify attack and damage +1. She's got Toughness at the beginning of the turn. If X-23's 2 action tokens, heal her 1 click. Actually, she does have Toughness. I'm sorry because I didn't see that there. So she does reduce penetrating damage because she does have Toughness. So that's something. And she has Flurry, Sidestep, Stealth. Being able to heal, and she has a wild card, good stats. She could be decent, as a swap option. But that's only if there's a lot of monsters in the format, which right now there is. So she could be something you put on the sideline. Actually, she can't be on the sideline. She has to be on your main force in order for you to get the team up card, and then you swap her out if there's no monsters. Sorry about that. Okay, and then the next one is Invisible Woman, the uncommon from the Future Foundation set, number 19. This is the other card that's available only in the Grand Prize kit, along with the Miss Fantastic. She has Team Up, 3 or more sidekicks. If your force has 3 or more sidekicks, friendly captains and sidekicks have Passenger 1. If they already have Passenger 1, such as the wing symbol, they have Passenger 2 instead. That's really good if you have sidekicks. Of course, you have to make your team into a bunch of sidekicks, right? She's a captain, and then she has a trait. I consider them all my children. Once per turn, when a friendly sidekick is targeted by an attack, you may replace that sidekick's defense value with Invisible Woman's printed defense value. She's 18s and 19s, almost her whole dial, except for the back end. And she's deep dial, 60 points for 8 clicks, or 40 points for 5 clicks. TK, Stealth, Defend, and then she gets Prob, Sidestep, Barrier on the back. If you're playing a bunch of sidekicks on your team, which the sidekicks are getting really close to being viable and competitive. But as you all know, having taxis is, it's something that's necessary. So even if you can turn someone who doesn't carry into someone who can carry, that's great, right? And if they already are a flyer, then they can carry 2 people. So this is something to look forward to. This is something to look at when the sidekicks become a real thing, because this effect is really strong. So, all right, well, that's the review for this. Nothing that great here. I think the best one, the Doctor Doom, is at least something you can try, because he should have some longevity. And then I think the Black Panther is good because of the Captain America on the sideline. And of course, Black Panthers and Fantastic Four, so you can use it for team swaps and stuff like that. Okay, well, that's part 2. Part 3 is coming up next time, and it's going to be going over the legacy cards. We're going to get to Thanos. And everyone has been waiting for that. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think. If I missed anything here, which ones you're going to be trying. And yeah, that's what I got. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think of this set in general, right? I think it's pretty good, especially with all the cards, team-up cards and legacy cards. All right, guys. Until next time. See ya.